Hi there. It's Thursday morning between Christmas and New Year's, and I'm here this morning to try something that I've been wanting to try for a while because it was first brought to my attention by none other than Whisky Jason in Germany, or an American whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany, or in German it would be Whisky aus der Sicht eines Amerikaners. And he said that this stuff is good. So I'm going to try it. What it is a Crown Royal Black. This is a, from what I understand, heavily charred, robust, full-bodied, and it's bottled at 45% alcohol by volume. On the back here, well, first let me pour a dram and then I'll let you know what's going on with this, what it says on the bottle, or what little it says on the bottle. Come on, I got this plastic stuff here that's got to come off. Of course, I worked all night, so I'm a little tired. And the reason I'm doing this video this morning is because I had to take a couple of videos down that I had scheduled for going up in the near future. If you've been following my channel, you might even have an idea why. But I'm going to give this stuff a try, as it's one that I bought. It says on here, Black, the legend continues. A robust Canadian whiskey. Oh, excuse me. I should not be using certain tools of the trade. There are certain habits that you forget as you go along. Okay. It says here, robust Canadian whiskey matured to perfection in charred oak barrels and blended at a higher strength for full-bodied flavor. With its deep bourbon notes, rich texture, and signature smoothness, this can only be a Crown Royal whiskey. Okay, drink responsibly, and so on and so on and so on. There's even a phone number on here. It says recycle. 750 mils, 45% alcohol by volume. And I paid for this Crown Royal Black $29.75 with all taxes. It's $34.26 plus another dime for the bottle deposit. So $34.36 going out the door. Yeah. And if it's good, well, you know, it might be a good daily sipper for the price. Can't see very much very well. There we are. I'm getting right away sort of like a char. I'm getting barrel char. And let's give the glass a little bit of a coating here. See if we can get some more out of the nose. Oh! Yes, there's barrel char. Heavy barrel char. It's like smoky, like a, not like a bonfire smoke, but like like the smoldering that you get after the fire is out, or like after the fire has been put out by water. I'm also smelling some of that corn sweetness that you typically get in a Canadian whiskey with the corn whiskey as a base. And there is some rye, but the rye seems to be covered up with that smoky, or should we say wet wood barrel char. I might even add a tiny little bit of water to try and open it up just a little bit, because it may take a while to get a lot more out of this. Coat the glass. Oh yeah. Now there's a lot more rye coming through after a couple drops of water. I don't think that will change the flavor appreciably. Just a couple drops of water to 50 milliliters. It's got quite some legs too, if you can see the side of the glass. See those legs? They're just sort of sticking to the sides there. I imagine it will have a fairly viscous mouthfeel. Oh yeah, there's more rye coming through now. Very nice. It tastes a lot like it noses. There's that heavy barrel char, that heavy wet wood that's gone out, that isn't burning anymore. It's like a piece of wood that was burning but then was left out in the rain. And there's just a hint of bitterness on the tip of my tongue now in the aftertaste. Not unpleasant. The finish doesn't last very long. It's here and then it's gone. Let's try again. Yeah, I'm getting ashenness. And also some slight, very slight cherry notes like you'd get out of a bourbon. I think what makes this a lot lighter and easier drinking than an American bourbon is the fact that the Canadians distill their whiskeys separately. Like you'll have a corn whiskey distilled, you'll have a rye whiskey distilled, you might have a wheat whiskey or a barley whiskey separately distilled. Whereas with the American whiskey, it's all just put in a mash and it's all distilled one time and shoved in the barrel. Here, the barrels are aged separately and whiskeys of different years go into the final product. Makes a totally different whiskey, even though the wood may be the same and the grains that went into it are the same. It's quite pleasant so far. Now the rye comes in on the aftertaste. It had to sit a little bit longer to open up some more. But that rye in the aftertaste, well, first there's the smoothness of the corn. And after that goes down, then it leaves rye on the, or at least on my tip of the tongue. Rye and the dryness from the barrel char on the sides of the mouth. And then it fades away quickly, making you want some more to keep the experience going. At 45%, this is surprisingly easy drinking. I could drink a lot of it in no time flat. And look, I haven't even touched my water that goes with it. This is a very nice daily drinker or daily sipper if you want something stronger than 40%. And the price is right. It's priced about the same as the Highwood 90, which is also bottled at 45%. But here you've got more rye. There you've got only corn. Here you've got some rye, and you've got that barrel char, which makes it a little bit more complex and a little more interesting. Not bad. Crown Royal's done okay. And I'll drink to your very good health.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.